Today we're at the Fremont warehouse. We handle the main distribution of materials throughout the PG&E system.
When I approached Jim in 2004, I met him at the Fremont warehouse in search of plastic shrink wrap. Jim mentioned that a lot of the materials that were in the garbage being thrown out, and if they sorted them, would I take them? And I said, yes, let's try it.
After we were approached by Glenn to start the recycling program, we were able to get Stop Waste involved. They're a nonprofit company that helps start recycling programs in the area. They gave us a grant of $20,000 to start the original programs, and that was so successful that they gave us another $13,000 in 2009 to expand.
We started doing diversion of waste back in 2004 at just 3 sites. Today, we've expanded it to multiple sites.
And this Fremont warehouse was a test facility on a lot of those. It grew very quickly from just recycling plastics into recycling almost everything. Sending out materials as recyclable is much cheaper than sending it out as garbage. Anything we had to buy to set up the recycling program has paid for itself within the first year of use. All the bins we had to purchase, all the signage, all the training has just been well worth any bit of effort and any bit of money we've put into it. In 2009, we saved over $100,000 and we recycled over 1 million pounds of material. We have multiple departments that involved themselves in this. The buy-in from the supervisors, the buy-in from the employees, everybody came together to make this happen.
Once Jim moves into a team environment, he becomes infectious. He's able to transmit his passion and his enthusiasm to the rest of the team, and he can establish roles with them, get agreement from the team to perform. And so Jim partnered with the folks over here at the Fremont warehouse, and he decided with the group where we could put pods of recycling mini containers. And that's really what makes this work, is it's simple and it's easy for the people to participate.
He made it easy, to be honest, by putting out bins, making it clear what goes into those bins, repeatedly checking back with us to make sure that we understood and did the right thing.
As the recycling program took off, as it grew, we were able to actually shrink the size of the garbage containers on site. We went from multiple 40-yard containers down to a single 8-yard front-load bin, similar to what you'd see behind a restaurant. And that's all the garbage this 26-acre facility runs out of here on a regular basis.
It's finally developed as a change in culture, as it has in a successfully put together program. Resources put out for us that we can utilize with no question. There's signage there, we've had tailboards, discussions over it, and now people know what to do.
We can transfer this to any service center or warehouse throughout the PG&E system.
I consider Jim to be an environmental leader because he's able to understand the company's vision and transmit that into actionable tasks. And Jim has absolutely led us in terms of energy conservation, both electricity and gas reduction at our sites. He's helped us with water conservation, reduction of water uses both in the buildings and outside, and particularly so, he's absolutely been stellar with diversion of waste to landfills.
I believe conservation is everybody's job. Is it really in my job description? It really isn't. It hadn't been, but somebody needed to take this on. It needed to happen. The ball was dropped in my court. I picked it up and ran with it. Finding out I was a Clarke Award finalist was a big surprise to me. I felt like I was doing what should be done. I felt like I was doing what needed to be done. But being honored for this has just really been wonderful.